Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome, viewers, to my Facebook Live, and welcome to the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. It is so good to be here with you guys on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you for the constant support. This is season 3. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And if you missed out on season 1 or season 2 and you have missed out on season 3, please feel free to head to our YouTube channel at One Man Army Network ! If that doesn't work for you, then you can also have an alternative way of finding the content by typing in Marisha, Marisha, LaShay, LaShay. When you type in Marisha LaShay, that is when I should pop up, my beautiful face, along with others who have dropped some content on there, such as my dad, my cousin Kennedy, and 2 of my other teammates, Jaden and Nevaeh. Let's give it up and celebrate season 3. Yes. We dabbing on them. Okay, so now that we got the little celebration of season 3 out of the way, I definitely just want to take this opportunity just to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. I know that this opportunity would not be possible for God just guiding me, speaking to me, and just giving me the strength that I need day to day. I just want to thank Him, just giving honor to Him, thanking my parents, thanking my son, thanking my constant supporters from season 1, season 2, season 3. Thank you guys. This is not possible without you all, and just going, doing it. I always just take a moment to actually just keep reflecting on this opportunity on a daily that I am embarking on, because this is my 3rd time coming around. I mean, I'm very ecstatic about this, mainly because I just keep evolving each season, bringing different content. This season, I challenged myself to talk about those things that I never talked about, like self-esteem, which is coming up in my upcoming episodes. Autism, I've already talked about. It definitely hits home because my brother suffers from autism. Black boys, of course, I'm currently raising a black boys, and I know other mothers out there that are raising black boys and have raised boys. Graduation, I did, of course, a graduation address in earlier episodes, and much, much more, because this is the season for a lot of different things. But there's more content to come, so you guys just sit back, relax, and lend me your ear. I am Marisha LaShay. I'm your host, doing the most, a native of Chicago, and I'm also residing and checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. Woo woo, ATL. Anywho, I know you guys are probably wondering, what is the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay? This platform was created to engage an audience worldwide with thought-provoking questions or statements, and to encourage open dialogues to gain insight on multiple perspectives on a question. Today is day 22 for the Breakfast Show, and this show will be in effect for the next 8 days. I said it, the next 8 days. These days go by so fast. The months go by so fast. So with that being said, welcome again, and I hope that you guys join this journey with me. Yes, I look forward to it. Now, for the next part of the show, this is where we check in on our mental health, see how we are doing on a day-to-day basis, and measuring that on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being the worst day of your life. Can I be below a 1? Yes, you can. You can be in the negative digits depending on how you feel. So, with that being said, if you are feeling below a 1, it can change, but that is just how you feel at the start of your day. Meanwhile, let's talk about the other measurement of the scale. If you are a 10, that is the best day of your life. And I can be above a 10. You can be above a 10. But only you know how you are feeling. Only you know. So you can be a 20, 25, 30, a million, a trillion. Whatever that you decide to do is perfectly fine. Whatever that you feel led to do is perfectly fine. So please feel free to drop your numbers. Share if you feel led to share why you feel the way that you feel with the number that you chose this morning. Today I am a solid 8. I'm not jumping and saying that this is the best day of my life. I'm saying that I am grateful this morning with this solid 8. Now, when I get to lunchtime, I might be at a 10 because, I did a lot of cooking last night, as if it was Sunday dinner. But I just wanted to prepare for the week because that's just something that I do. Um, I did definitely get some good rest. I was asleep by 9:30. By 9:30, I'm so glad that my sleeping patterns have definitely changed because it's making a difference. I know I didn't want to get up this morning, but I thank God for getting me out of the bed. I thank God for His strength. I thank God just for His blessings and everything that He is doing in my life because He does not make any mistakes or um, any changes without knowing what's good for you. So with that being said, just grateful and thankful. So now we move on to the next part of the show, which is the question is. This is where I drop the content for today. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this content. Sleep deprivation. Can we talk about it? Is the question today. Sleep deprivation. Can we talk about it? All right, you guys. So many of us are probably wondering what is sleep deprivation, or we are dealing with sleep deprivation right now as we speak. So, of course, you guys know I always like to kind of give you insight on what something is. What is sleep deprivation? So, sleep deprivation just simply means you're not getting enough sleep. That is what sleep deprivation is. You are not getting enough sleep. Okay? You are not going to bed like normal people at night. Okay? You are not sleeping 7 to 8 hours. You are sleeping less than that. You may be sleeping 3, you may be sleeping 4 hours, you might be sleeping 5 hours because you may have so much going on and you may be so busy. Meanwhile, I have another question that I've been wondering about as it relates to sleep deprivation. We talked about what sleep deprivation is, not being able to get enough sleep, less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep on a nightly basis, and that could come from many different things. But we want to talk about what causes sleep deprivation. Common causes of sleep deprivation is of insomnia. Okay, that includes stress, an irregular sleep schedule, poor sleeping habits, mental health disorders like anxiety, depression, physical illnesses, and pain medications, neurological problems, and specific sleep disorders. Okay, I mean, my sleeping pattern just got right. Like, honestly, I have been sleep deprived throughout basically COVID. And it is crazy. While everybody is sleeping, I am up. And I mean, I'm up. And as I am up, I'm working on different things, but I just wish that I could go to bed because it has an effect on you throughout the day. And some of the things that you experience when you are sleep deprived, some examples is constant yarning, tendency to doze off when not active for a while. For an example, when you're watching television, grogginess when you're waking in the morning, sleepy grogginess experienced all day long. So that's sleep interior. And poor concentration and mood changes. You're more irritable. I'm very mean and very irritable because when I am sleep deprived, my body is not going to be in the best mood. My body is not going to be able to function the way that it needs to. And that's very important. Now, in regards to the effects of sleep deprivation on your body, I mean, it goes back to memory, being able to actually um, memorize things. Of course, mood changes, accidents, weakened immunity. So your immune system becomes weak. It can lead to high blood pressure, risk for diabetes, and weight gain. Also, low sex drive, risk of heart disease, and a poor balance in your bones. It affects your balance, making you more prone to falls and other physical accidents. With the risk of heart disease, it leads to increased blood pressure and higher levels of chemicals that are linked to inflammation, both of which play roles in the heart disease. It can also, with the low sex drive, you also have a lower libido. In men, this decreased sex drive may be due to drop in testosterone levels. Weight gain. With sleep deprivation, the chemicals that signal your brain that you are full are off balance. As a result, you're more likely to overindulge even when you've had enough to eat. Wow. Risk for diabetes. As relates to lack of sleep affects your body release of insulin, a blood sugar lowering hormone. So people who don't get enough sleep have higher blood sugar levels and an increased risk for type 2 diabetes. And these are a fact because I was on the verge for diabetes too. Because I was eating a lot at night. I mean, carrying on. So all these things that they said that is taking place, it is true. It's definitely true. You know, it is definitely true. But one of the major systems in our bodies that is affected though will be our central nervous system that maintain the information highway of your body. Sleep is necessary to keep it functioning properly, but chronic insomnia can disrupt how your body usually sends and processes information. During sleep, pathways from your nerve cells, neurons in your brain that help you remember new information you've learned. Sleep deprivation leaves your brain exhausted so it cannot perform those duties well. You may also find it difficult to concentrate on learning new things. Your signals in your body sends can also be delayed, decreasing your coordination and increasing your risk for accidents, as I stated before. It can also affect your negatively in regards to your mental abilities and your emotional state. You may feel more impatient or prone to mood swings. It can also compromise your decision making processes and creativity. But it can also lead to hallucinations or seeing things that are or hearing things that are not there. It can also trigger a mania in people who have bipolar mood disorder or other psychological risks, which includes impulsive behavior, anxiety, depression, paranoia, and suicidal thoughts. So, we are saying all that to say, please go to bed at night. Please get your sleep because it can affect you in a very, very long-term way. Health-wise, of having all these different issues to happen with you, do not be that individual. Not only am I talking from research, but also just from personal experience of me not being able to actually sleep during the whole COVID. Like I've had to let my sleep patterns catch up with me. I've also had a change in my work schedule and actually just trying to reset my body so I can get on a pretty decent sleep schedule. The whole time that I have been working summer school, I have been able to sleep well. In the beginning, it was rough because my body was definitely trying to adjust. So I was sleeping for a while, sleeping for like maybe 10 to 12 hours in the beginning because my body was catching up on that sleep that I was missing. So with that being said, you guys, our takeaway lesson for today is for us to get sleep 7 to 8 hours per night. Now it's not bad if you want to try to pull an all-nighter and you're working on projects because I know some of us are business owners. I know some of us work best at night, such as myself. Sometimes those ideas pop into my brain and I'm up working and I'm up writing and I'm up drafting and I'm up doing this. But I know that at some point I have to be like, okay, I'm going to stop. I try to stay up on the weekends, but I go to bed at a certain time during the week. I just can't commit to it, especially but I won't digress anymore. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is the close of the show. Thank you for your feedback. If you would like to say anything else, please feel free to drop your comments below. Thank you guys for listening. You guys have a terrific Tuesday. I will be back at the same time, same place. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey now. And God Mommy, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. Thank you for all your kind words, Ma. I see you watching. I see you. And have a very blessed day. Love you much. All right, you guys.